Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Das Sukondaga, CEO of Troll Media. It's a pleasure. I'm coming this week with an episode on what is the difference between a job and a business when it comes to the mindset of it and your organization. In jobs, the way you think is according to your paycheck or your vacation time that you amount according to the time that you've been spending in the job. In a business, you think about quarter, trimester. However, you every 3 months you have to measure your business. Of course, every day, but like you have some metrics to measure the life and the condition of your business every 3 months. In your job, you measure everything according to your paycheck every 2 weeks, every week, or every month, depending on what type of compensation plan that you're on. But I want you to renew your mind when it comes to home business. What I'm saying this is that I came across somebody I used to work with 10 years ago, and that person was trying to sell me something. And I said, okay, so what you're selling about, you're selling like as selling the price retail, you co-owner of a company, what you're doing? Oh, no, I've been doing this home business for like 7 months. Okay, but 7 months, you're on my social media feed, I never seen anything from you talking about that you're doing this business. So like, number one, you're late because like I could use you like 3 months ago. And then why don't you market yourself? Like what are you waiting for? Like what type of green lights are you waiting for you to be able to go forward with your business? Is that you see, sometimes do not start a home business if you're still ashamed of people surrounding you not understanding what you're doing. You are not doing something because it's going to be easy to explain to your friends and family, or it's going to be more acceptable by the society or the community you live in. You're doing something number one, because you want to. Because you want to. Number two, because you think that you can make a difference. Number three, you have a skill set and the passion to back it up, to make it happen regardless of what's going on around you. If you don't have those simple elements, why you start a business? Do not start a business only, it's not the wrong reason, but like only because you need more money. Because the money will not come the way you think the money is going to come. So you're going to have to put some time behind whatever idea, concept, or company you try to join. Why? Because it's, number one, depending of your skill set. I'm talking about in my French video all the time, you have to increase your base knowledge. So for example, I'll give you an example. Like right now, I believe is this big, let's say like there's a new business about selling cars, give you a license for $500 and you can sell any car you want. It's good for a good seller. It's going to be a bad decision for somebody who just loves to cook, but who don't want to talk to people. So you have to recognize, even if anybody or everybody around you is doing it, or even everybody's doing it, do you have what it takes to do it? I know some people say like, oh, I'm shy. I cannot talk in front of a camera. Or I cannot see myself selling anything. So it means that for you, you can have an idea, but you have to partner with somebody who can be your mouthpiece to be able to go do the selling, and you do the behind the scene. But do not move from behind the scene to the front of a camera because it's just a trendy topic, or that's the best way that people are doing it today. You're going to lose. So you have to be able to know who you are, your true identity, about what you're being called to do. I'm working on something, my wife, I cannot talk about it yet, but working on something, I said like, and I said the number one question that, in my conferences, I'm doing one in Atlanta, April 28th, the ticket will be on sale March 15th, and I said like, no, you have to ask people this question. Not the question like, like people when they come to a school, or they go looking for a job, they ask them the wrong question. They ask them like, what you went to school for? That's a wrong question. The right question will be like, what you were born to do. What you were born to do. What you were born to do is something that you've been having on the inside of you, been burning from years. That's something you're supposed to do. And this is what's going to make the difference about where you're supposed to go. But before I continue on that, let's go to a commercial and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm sorry for the interruption, but I need to talk about something extremely important before this video is over. You see, there's a lot of people right now on social media who try to start their own business, they try to sell something on social media, but they forget that they need certain elements to sell content. For you to sell content, you need to be able to learn how to build a list, how to get leads, and how to optimize your videos on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and of course, having something fresh on your website. All those skills are inside my #1 best-selling course, How to Sell Your Book Worldwide. This thing is so important because it's about everybody got a story, but it's the way you present your story to the world. It's going to depend how they're going to receive something. You see, it's like, I can give you something as a gift, but the packages, the way it's going to be packaged, got a lot to do with the way you're going to receive it. So what's going on the internet now is not that people doesn't have something good to offer to people. They don't know how to package it. They don't know how to present it. And I have a privilege to be doing this for 10 years. I did a world tour last year teaching about this concept all around the world. I'm about to do it again in a few months. But I want to share it with you in this course, how to sell your content, your book, worldwide in different languages. It's going to get you the opportunity to franchise your mind and to win and to be able to reach the world, not only with your story, but your skill set that you can share and franchise it all around the world and get paid every month. Not on something that you have to sell, but something that you have inside your mind. This is Darcy Ogondaga, CEO of True Media. Make sure you go right now to my website at darcyogondaga.com/courses. You click on that big, kind of billboard, and I have courses in French and English. You can choose for the one who's going to help you according to what you have to offer to this world. Now, let's go back to the video of the day. I hope that you enjoyed that small commercial, And now you're telling me that Darcy, I heard what you said in the video that, I need to make sure that I know exactly who I am and what I was born to do, or not when I went to school for, and I'm a little bit confused. But you see, clarity is, I believe, the #1 skills that you need to have, not a vision. People, you can have a vision. A vision is so wide, it's so big, it's like, oh my God, sometimes it's overwhelming. But clarity is what brings peace. Clarity is a path. Clarity is, this strategy attached to clarity. Clarity is the number games attached to it. So until you're clear, until you can take a piece of paper and say that, take the time. Sometimes, I believe, Tony Robbins said that, our day is, is like 24 hours. But do you know that 1% one day, 1% one day is 15 minutes? So if you don't own this 1% in the morning, before you start your day, to try to think about what you can offer, how you can serve with what you've been born to do, and have just that patience to get into that pen and connect that pen with your heart and put it on paper to have a straight path to where you're supposed to go, you're not going to be able to win without doing the basic principle that every leader and every top earner in every industry in the world are doing. So it's not just a motivation. I'm not here to motivate you. To me, motivation is good, but it's not enough. I'm here to train your mind to think differently so you can change your habits and start thinking different and take action on your ignorance to be able to build your base knowledge to a point where you will see clearly what you're supposed to do. And at this point, only at this point, everything will make sense and nobody gonna have to beg you to get out of bed to do something. You will get up before your alarm clock because now your destiny wake you up, not your alarm clock. This is Darcy Okondaga, CEO of Social Media. It was a pleasure for me to talk to you. Make sure that you come back on my website on March 15 at darcyokondaga.com. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And I make sure I will see you next week. Don't forget, I'm on iTunes. My podcast, just type Content University by Darcy Okondaga. See you next week. Bye-bye.